it was said earlier too, but it's really important for veterans to realize that not only can they trust again, but they can trust civilians. And that's really important. It's just like, an addict sometimes says, well, I don't want to work with a counselor who's not in recovery. That is BS. You can learn from every human being if you choose to, right? And so, doing it on the group level, it's fascinating to watch this grow, and then also incorporating that individual level too. But I can tell you that I'm really excited that there is more exposure to the moral injury concept, and there's language behind it now. There's really solid language and concepts that are palatable, that these guys will understand. I say guys because I work with the male population, but women as well. And at least with the population I work with, a lot of them work on their issues that aren't military related, because what they can see is that, look, this trauma wound started way before military. And military really reinforced some of these negative concepts that I had learned prior. So I need to go back to my origin story. And so they go back to that, and they see all these different connections. And if their goal is long-term recovery, they can't begin process on that if they're not willing to self-reflect and look at this and feel safe enough to look at it. We talk about emotional safety needing to be on, outside of us, but we don't trust ourselves when we have all this stuff going on. So I guess, what draws me to the work, or why it's important, is just because that is the work. That is the work we need to be doing as human beings. I think on a personal level, but I see it, manifesting, or I see it right in front of me too, and that's what has helped these guys that I work with maintain sobriety and find hope and faith and connection and meaning and life, and you can't do that without doing this type of work.